Alright, welcome back. We're going to do mission 3 of Wind of Fury today. And we will see what we got going here. Like I said again, I'm not going to read the story here, but you can read it along with me. Pause your screen or whatever. Once again. And my cockatiel is really fired up today, so maybe she'll quiet down. We found out she was a girl a couple of weeks ago. She laid an egg, so... October 12th, marred by the loss of Wing Commander Beaumont. Oh, he survived, became a prisoner of war. Alright, so the date is October 13th, 1944. It's 4:23 in the afternoon. We have heavy cloud layer with the cloud base at 7250. And we're at Volkel, which is Coventry, and our call sign is Bearskin 1. 4 fighters to carry out armed reconnaissance operation on enemy motorized vehicles and railway transport in these areas: Bolsholt, Borken, Dorsten, and Wessel. You are the leader of the section. 4 of us in Tempest Mark 5, standard armament, full fuel. We will take off, heads on bearing of 70. Further route is shown on your flight map. Flight altitude on the primary segment 7,000 feet, speed 280 miles per hour. We'll descend to 4,000 feet, begin to search for ground targets. Landing back at Volkel will complete the mission. Alright, let's look at our custom. So, normally on Combat Box, since I've been doing more online multiplayer, everything is off, including all of these. The only thing on is Techno Chat. I've got spectators on, which allows my external views, the F2 key. Obviously on multiplayer that can give you an unfair advantage, but single player I can take screen caps. I'm going to leave on, I'm not sure what padlock does. It seems like it's supposed to lock on to stuff, but it doesn't seem to work. But I think it also affects the external views when you look at, in order to look at enemy aircraft and vehicles. So I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to turn off bombing assist. Object markers and navigation markers I'm going to leave on, but I will keep them off for the most part. I've got keys mapped to turn my HUDs on and off. Otherwise, I'm going to keep all the flight stuff set to full realism, full expert. So we'll hit start here. I've been flying the 109, and I actually just started flying the 110 on Combat Box. I did a couple missions yesterday with the 110. It's interesting. It's cool. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It handles on the ground pretty well, and it flies actually really nicely. And it's got a lot of guns packed in the nose, and of course it can carry a lot of bombs. So it's good for doing the ground attack stuff that I'm kind of focused on right now. Friday night I took up the 109 on the Dam Buster mission and didn't do very well. Took me a while to find a couple dogfights. I did ID aircraft properly. I got in behind a Spitfire, but I overshot him. He shot me down. Took another plane up, and I just got shot down. You know, when I got near an area, I never even saw who did it. So, kind of back to doing the ground attack. All right, so where are we starting? Way over here. Okay, yeah, outside of Volkel Air Base. Coventry, and we're going to fly on 57, cross the enemy lines, and then I think this is basically the same mission we did last time. I think we might have flown, I think last time we flew up higher, maybe, yeah, last time we flew up here. So now we're flying over to the east, and we just got these these areas, these 4 areas, and then we work our way back. So 57, 70. I'm going to try to navigate properly. We might wind up leaving the navigation marker up, but online you don't have the routes, so you have to do it. And I've been getting a lot better at navigating online. So let's set up our Tempest. We can't, there's nothing to change, but that's all right. We got our 420s and all that, and we will use our custom paint scheme we got for this squadron in this mission. Let's do it. Hopefully we're sitting on the runway idling. Okay, good. Because this is my first time flying the Tempest with the real flight settings. So we got wind today that I'll have to actually worry about. Here comes some fighters. There's our green flare.
Clear for takeoff.
Those Mustangs. No, those are also those are Spitfires with the elliptical wing. All right, so here we go. We've got our throttle. We've got our fuel is set to neutral. Oh, we've got our flaps. We'll see if I screw up this takeoff. Lately, it seems like whenever I'm flying on these settings, I always screw up my first takeoff. So nothing is interacting. Oh, it reset my fuel. Need to put that in normal. And our supercharger. Okay. Let's try it again. There we go. Whoa. Why aren't you turning? You're turning the wrong way. Why are you just spinning around in circles? This is crazy. I don't understand this. I've got full left rudder and I was just spinning to the right. Makes no sense.
Baskin 2 airborne. Baskin 3 airborne.
I got my wheel brakes set up.
4 airborne.
There we go. Oops. Boy, now it's going to go the other way. No. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Boy, it's like full left rudder to keep her straight. Okay, nose is coming up on her own. That's good. There we go. Whew. .57. We're basically right on 57. Or no, we're not.
Proceed with your mission.
Coventry, this is Flight. Alert requesting landing approach. Over.
Alert. Proceed.
Okay, there's our heading. Let's verify our heading real quick. Yep. Okay. Gotta get reused to the cockpit here. Oh, that's right. So I need to, yeah, just get our RPM down a little bit. Yeah, the torque is pretty crazy under the full realism settings. I'm not sure how realistic it is. I guess it's pretty realistic because I mean this is a lot of horsepower and relatively light aircraft, although the Tempest is pretty heavy. But each plane is definitely different. The 109s will get away from you and they're really hard to turn right. The 110 was actually okay. It was kind of like the Tempest a little bit. It required pretty steady rudder. And obviously the Tempest there was giving me fits until I kind of figured out it was a lot of left rudder. Which doesn't make sense because it should be needing a lot of right rudder. Maybe the propeller's spinning the opposite way. I don't know. And then I'll wind up passing my buddies here. actually. This is about right, really. I don't necessarily need to be in a proper finger formation. It's nice to be back in VR. I've been flying in with all that ground fire down there. I've been flying in Track IR a lot with doing the online stuff. So it's nice to be back in VR. And I'll be on VR in multiplayer once I get the SRS radio all mapped out. I'll throttle back a little bit more. Actually, I'm doing it wrong. I need to turn the prop RPM back. We're at 5,000. See, it's 5,000 feet. Yeah, there's an airbase down there. Let's see. There's a T in the river. This is nice, you know. In Track IR, you pull up the map and it covers up your whole screen. But here, it can be. I can still look around with the map up. That's nice. Boy, that's a lot of ground fire, isn't it? Look at that. We are off course. I'm going to try to get back on course. Let's flip on our... Oh, well, okay, it wasn't as off course as I thought, but a little bit. Yeah, now my guys are all in formation, so that's good. I actually don't want to get too much higher because IDing ground targets is tricky enough, but I'm up high enough, I think. Alright. I'm curious about what my... Okay. The propeller disc looks good today with the sun behind us. Let's adjust our pitch trim a little bit. And that's the other thing. Each aircraft seems to have a little bit different interpretation of what trim up and trim down is. Some want negative, some want positive, some want a lot, some want a little. That's better.
Coventry, this is alert leader. Landed. Over. Alert. Clear for runway. Alert leader. Roger.
Why aren't you going down now? Oops. I pulled back my throttle down on that. My guys are like, what are you doing, flight lead? Don't hit me. Oh, no, we got fighters coming. At least we got a lot of aircraft up here. Now I'm super slow. They're going the other way, so oops. yeah, continuous mode. Alright, so we got a town, big town over here along the river. Is that Cleve? Pretty much has to be Cleve. And the river, I think, is where the front lines are, right? No, we're way across the front lines already. We're crossing this little river. Oh, that's probably, is that Emmerich? That's Emmerich. Okay. Alright. So we are getting into enemy territory, and we're coming up on our first outside of Bulk. Bulk. It might be a train right down there. See that white? Yeah, that's a train, because there's train tracks on the map. We dive in on that train. Tell our buddies.
Fair skin. Search for enemy ground targets. Free to engage. Out.
Ah, so weird how the zoom, there it goes. Quick verification, yeah, he's got a red square on him, good enough. I mean, it should be, anything on this side of the line should be fair game. Got some trees, let's get over a little bit, so we can intercept him better. I don't want to put a whole lot of ammo into him. Use that super effective rudder. I don't know if I hit anything or not. Huh. There he is. Might have separated the train there. Destroy train boxcar. The British arrow slip indicator is weird. Yep. There's the train now out by itself, and the locomotive is carrying on. I do have to be careful because there is anti-aircraft on here. That should take out the anti-aircraft. Alright, I want to get back on course. My compass is sticking. I noticed some people were complaining about that the other night, that, yeah, the compasses seem to be sticking in the game. Alright, I want to get my wingman back on me. We'll just do V. C. Not going too bad. this river, it looks like. See if they find me, if they catch up with me. There we go. There. Alright, so we got a little town over this little river. So there's Bolsh. So we should get our little it's actually kind of fun controlling the engine, and of course the Tempest is a little bit simpler than some of them. There it is, yeah, so we can just start looking for other ground targets. But I feel pretty good. I already got a couple of train cars, including some AA. So we'll just kind of look around. What do we got in this area? We got a road. We're basically right above a road. And it indicates that there are vehicles on set. There they are. Okay. We'll see if we can take out some trucks here. Another boxcar on that train. It's still updating. Maybe there's a fire and it blew up. We're going to get lined up here over the town. We're going to descend down, and then we can follow the road and just shoot up the trucks as we come along them. I don't know where my buddies are. Hopefully they're out also tearing up some stuff. There they are. I don't know if I got anything there, but wasn't lined up as nicely as I wanted to be. Oh, no, that's still train platform. That's okay if I tore up the heck out of that train. The trains are tough. There. I'm surprised they didn't get off the road. You know, normally they all scatter and they get all off the road. Maybe they're desperate and they're trying to get to where they need to go. Should probably open my water radiator, let the engine cool a little bit. Woo! Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, okay. That's easy enough. I am RTB. Joker ammo? Bingo ammo? I guess it's bingo ammo. And I can go back, and if you've watched the other two missions, you know that I always spin out on landing. So we'll see if I can do better. But, alright, so where's our little town? Is that it in front of us? Yeah. Oh, this indicates that my guys are back. Actually, here, I'm going to tell them first. Orders.
Search for enemy ground targets. Free to engage. Out.
See if they take out these trucks. I don't know where they're at. Unless they're down low. Oh. I might just tell them to return to base, and that way. There's our town. Does it? Oh, they're way up there. So. We'll see what they do. They dive in on those trucks or not. That's the only downside with the Tempest is you have relatively small ammo amounts. They are circling. They're actually diving in on those trucks. Let's turn so we can watch. Let's not stall out as we turn over the sea. There's the trucks. Yeah, ooh, look at that. That's pretty.
Basket 3, out of ammo.
Basket 2, out of ammo.
Yep.
Basket 4, out of ammo.
We're all out of ammo. Light lead up. Formation. F4. And let's go home because we're all out of ammo. I'm glad it's not just me.
3, returning to base. Out.
Basket 2, returning to base. Out. Basket 4, returning to base.
Oh, they're going to return to base on their own. That's fine. Need to read up a little bit more on the Tempest and see where it likes to actually be set engine-wise. Because, yeah, it seems like we're awful slow, but yet we're still in combat power. Alright, so, yeah, we're going the wrong way. Is this updated to USA? No. How's that? That's better. Go ahead. Head towards the smoke off there in the distance. Climb. Well, I'm alright. 1,400 feet. There's the big river. Yeah, with its little spur there. Okay. Is the wing leveler working? Yes, the wing leveler is working. That's good. Okay. Just keep an eye out to make sure we don't get bounced by any fighters. But that's pretty good. I tore up that train really well. I don't know if I got any of the trucks or not. I don't recall seeing a message pop up. I really only got the one run on the trucks, so. I'm looking forward to see the drop tanks there. Looking forward to getting drop tanks in Normandy. Is there a train? Yep. Or, yeah, trucks there. Zip along the road. river, we're in a town. That's Emmerich? Yeah, Emmerich. So we're actually going to be on course for Cleve. Then my radiator definitely cooled off the engine there, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. Which you can see it here open. It's pretty neat. That scoop there just lets air pass through. So yes, Phoenix. Flying over the river. Big old factory. And the area there to get the barges in. Some cranes. Alright, now this next little town that's on fire is Clave. Where's our guys? They're all around us here. I don't see them. They're somewhere out there. We're gonna get a pretty sunset tonight, it looks like. Oh, they're way up in front of me, that's why I can't see them. Oh, there's the sun peeking through the clouds. Alright, but I need to adjust course a little bit. Not too much though, actually, I'm pretty much on it here. That's a pretty big little town, actually, kind of spread out all along the river there. Come on. We'll head towards that next little section of smoke. The sun's coming out from behind the clouds. There we go. Kind of block it with the windscreen a little bit. Fine tune our course just a tad. Basically flying right into the sun. Road, or train tracks, one of the two. We're over a forest. Yep, okay, good. Got a little town along a river with a spur next to it. Be Glen Ep here that I'm seeing. Oh, they're not going back to base. Oh, did they go up here? They must have gone up there to Clues. No, there's Grave. How'd they get over there so fast already? That's crazy. Huh. They just hauled ass. They're like, we're out of ammo. Our flight leader is nuts. Doesn't know what he's doing. He's unqualified and unfit to lead. We're out of here. They are shelling the heck out of that city. navigation. Still doing pretty good. Just about to cross the front lines. There might have been a ricochet. I see in some of the videos, like when guys are shooting at the trains and stuff on the ground, there's all these ricochets flying up in the air and stuff. It's very cool looking, but I don't see that. I don't know if it's a setting tucked away. I don't think it's a mod. It looked like I might have seen a ricochet there fly up out of the town a second ago. So maybe it's just rare and they get just the right angle or something on the, and that's why they're in the video. Because, you know, it looks cool. So we got a little tributary here. Yep, that's coming up just outside Mill, so we're almost there. There we go. So we should be seeing Volkel before too long. Because it's only, you know, 4 or 5 kilometers away. Where am I at altitude-wise? Okay. A little low for... Is that it? That might be it right there.
Tally ho, clear for takeoff. Tally ho, taking off, out.
Yep, that's it, because I see the lights on the ground of the aircraft. And there's a flare descending down.
This is flight. Tally ho, airborne. Over. Tally ho, proceed with your mission. Tally ho, 2, airborne. Tally ho, 3, airborne. Tally ho, 4, airborne.
I'm going to bring down my gear because I'm already slow enough. I'm going to bring in some flaps. I'm going to have to kind of power onto the ground now. Going as slow as I am. But I need to extend out a bit more. Dang. Expert flight mode. I need to do some practice. I haven't gotten clearance yet.
Volleyball, this is Bearskin 3, requesting landing clearance. Over.
Bearskin. Affirmative. Cleared to land.
Bearskin 3, copy.
Dog road. Cleared for takeoff. Dog road. Taking off. Out. Viceroy. Cleared for takeoff. Viceroy. Taking off. Right. This is flight. Dog road. Airborne. Over. Dog road. Proceed with your limit. Dog road. 2. Airborne.
There we go.
Coventry, this is Bearskin, flight requesting landing approach. Over.
Bearskin. Proceed.
Bearskin, roger.
Dog road. 4. Airborne. This is Air. Viceroy. Airborne. Over. Viceroy. Proceed with your mission. Viceroy. 2. Airborne.
Alright, here we go. Oop. Oh boy. Yep, there went the prop. But the good part is, I'm gonna spin anyways. There goes the gear.
Coventry, this is Bearskin, leader, requesting landing clearance. Over.
Bearskin. Affirmative. Cleared to land.
Well, that's good.
Coventry, this is Bearskin, leader, landing. Over.
Clear the runway.
Well, I have. Runway is cleared, Coventry. Not too bad. I really only, it looks like I only bent one blade. Only bent the one blade. Only kind of torqued one gear. Turn off our lights. Let it officially shut down the engine. Set everything else. My flaps are up. Oh well, let's see how we did. All right, mission accomplished. 5 railroad cars and 1 AAA gun. Nice. Let's see how my squad did, because they went after those trucks when I told them to. That was pretty cool. Here we go. I was like, so there's the boxcar, and then here's the others that I got. And then, did they not get any of those trucks? They didn't get any of the trucks. They shot all their ammo and didn't get any trucks. 3 guys, 1,800 rounds of cannon fire, not a single truck. Guys, I mean, I know I destroy a Tempest every time I come back to base, but come on. All right, so next week, unless I decide to stream, you know, Combat Box or something next week, I might alternate. We'll see. Neighboring Canadians and jet-driven Germans. Ooh, maybe we're gonna go after some. Let's take a sneak peek. To overpower an airfield. Interesting. So we're going to go attack an airbase, which possibly has jets nearby. Very cool. Well, thanks very much for watching, and this will get archived to YouTube here in, you know, however long it takes it. Sometimes it only takes like a half hour. Sometimes it takes hours. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, it'll be on YouTube, and I will see you guys next week. And if you do fly on Combat Box, let me know, probably on the comments on YouTube or in the Facebook group, you know, and maybe we can meet up sometime on Combat Box and fly together or something. All right, thanks a lot, and have a good day. Bye.